Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HarlequinCasts Dawn of War 2 Retribution, and we are continuing just to have a sort of improvised, fun little tournament here this morning. It's not even a real tournament, really, but today, just because we couldn't make up our minds, we got both Choco and Kaltos on the line. Choco, Kaltos, how are you guys doing?
The same as when you asked us 50 minutes ago. So.
It's so rude. Look at that answer. My God.
I'm all good.
Fine, screw you, Choco. Kaltos, how are you doing?
I told you I'm a douchebag. You didn't believe me.
Man. So, the last game unfortunately ended because of some scheduled Steam maintenance. Scheduled 2-second Steam maintenance that disconnected all of us. But you had some really pimp plays there, by the way. We were really laughing at how you saved that Rhino at the very end. That was really actually very, very good micro. Wanted to ask the question, what was up with the requisition point on the far left of the screen? We noticed you were you intentionally handicapping yourself? Did you want to make sure the game was even for Spirit?
No, I had no idea what I was doing in that game. I tried to do some real weird build order and tried to stay alive against Eldar in tier 1 with only 2 squads, which didn't really turn out so well.
Yeah, that was actually really interesting. We were constantly surprised at how you actually did stay in that game and even turned it around quite a few times. That was just a really fun game to watch in general. So anyhow, that'll be up there. So pretty much we've got both of you on the line here, so I don't really know the dynamics of how to do a good 3-person cast. So as you guys both know, I have no problem just filling space. Ooh. I forgot to just do the basic things like introduce the game. Spirit today, did he play random or did he actually choose this?
Yeah, he went random.
Okay, so he randomed for the Lord General for the Imperial Guard. Meanwhile, Draki plays as Mech, and I don't know Draki very well. Choco, I know you know him. He normally plays Orc?
Yeah, he has been the Mech boy for a very long time, and he's quite a solid player. I would say at one point he was the best Mech player, but...
That might be stretching it in my opinion, but he's good.
No,
he's good.
At one point when the Mech was useless, most people gave up on him, so he was the only player who stuck with him.
Oh, okay.
Kudos to that.
So I will pretty much, I mean, just you know, again, we're just having, well, I guess it's morning here, but it's afternoon there for most of you guys in Serbia and Sweden. But say whatever you want. I'll try to not to get in the way. As you guys both know, I have no problem talking. But so what do you think about this matchup? So we've got triple Imperial Guard versus a very standard Orc build here.
Going no Sentinels is risky, very risky, and it might not be a payoff. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is how Spirit plays the general in 2v2s. No Sentinels.
This stuff up north, I love. I love seeing this. Look at that, using aiming what's that ability, getting some suppression up. I love seeing a player on this map get their basic army together and just push on the northern side, because at the very least you get a nice gen bash. But then here we get to see he's actually going to like wreck up on this whole army here quite a bit. Whoops.
Yeah, turret's gonna go down. Sluggers are gonna get into the thick things with the guardsmen. Guardsmen are gonna go terribly low on health. They're probably gonna survive.
And we see double shooters dealing terrible damage.
Terrible damage. Oh yes. Somebody actually requested that I say that. I got so many requests that I say that phrase more that I started using it. It obviously came from Justin Crowder, the StarCraft guy. StarCraft guy. I'll just say that. So I'm ripping him off there, but people actually specifically said, why don't you say terrible damage enough? So anyhow, that was actually quite terrible damage. Draki had just a beautiful flank there. I think he probably was initially going to gen harass and then just said, hey, there's an army there. Screw it, let's kill the army instead, and did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, he was forced though, since the guardsmen were popping up on the bottom side, so he had to deal with it.
Yeah, did you know that the Blood Crusher says it's time to do terrible damage when he charges and fights?
Yeah, so those are blood letters. Terrible damage!
Nice, I gotta get
Homage.
that. I gotta get that sound effect. Maybe I can put it in on this game at the end. Once again, though, we got some nice cover battles going on here. It looks like the Shoot Boys to the south are gonna have to back out of there. Oh God, retreat, sir! Daka,
That's
daka.
gonna capture. He's gonna.
There's a
capture
funny
the
thing the mech says when he goes into melee, like, my chopper skills are a little rusty, but okay.
Yeah. Gotta love the voice acting.
Yeah, orcs, definitely the best. Oh, in Dawn of War 1, when you selected the Slugger squad, they used to say, up yours.
Oh.
Yes. Really good map control right now coming at it, Draki. Look at me being all professional, trying to bring the commentary. No, I don't care. We can talk about anything. People just like hearing people talk about stuff. But
On a more serious note now, for once, well, it's looking really grim for Spirit. He's pushed back all the way in his base. Ludus are on the field as well, probably gonna set up near the generators. But you know, Kadashan's hit the field, gonna push the orcs back now, hopefully. But Spirit has so very little acquisition.
Wait, completely, sorry.
It's looking grim with. He has no requisition. He just has to reinforce all the time. Losing a Kadashan model also sucks.
yeah. That was really nice, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Looking around here, we can see, okay, so he's repositioning a bit. Getting the looters was just icing on the cake. That was perfect. Spirit is nicely reinforced, though. It looks like he's just going to kind of blob out a little bit. No, he is actually splitting off one guardsman to take care of the left-hand side a little bit there.
One good thing about playing IG with this type of build is that you're not really energy dependent in the early game. He only has to field the Kadashans, then he's pretty much good. Because as you can see, he's low on requisition, but pretty good on the power side. Even though he lost, I think, a generator or two. I don't know, I didn't keep track of that.
Yeah, I think he only had one up at first. I don't even know if he lost it. Did he lose one? I wasn't watching. I don't know. All three of us, maybe one of us saw it. Who knows? Some pretty reasonable suppression there, but of course having the Catachins out there using Old Reliable, knocking back all those Ludas, and now they're just going to inch in there, maybe get into melee.
Yeah, he's successful in that matter. And Ludus are pushed back. But at the same time we have three orcs that are lost in the, on the field, on the top side, just wandering around.
Yeah.
Bit of a
They want to
distraction, I believe.
Did you know that in Dawn of War 2 lore, orcs are like mushrooms or something?
Yes, that was okay. So the lore junkies out there are going to post that in the comments of this video, I'm sure. Someone just did a great job of that, and their name escapes me, explaining how the entire orc ecosystem works. It was a big post he put in one of my Let's Play videos, explaining how Snotlings and Gretchens all harvest the fungus that eventually grows into orcs, and explain the whole thing out there. I still don't understand it. That was not true in first edition, but I guess somewhere between second, third, or fourth edition they introduced all of that lore to the orcs. But orcs do grow from an ecosystem of fungus, from what I am told.
So, basically we have Drakey playing as fungi with machine guns.
Drakey is a fun guy. Oh, pun intended. Sorry. Oh. Look at that. No, that was really lame. I love really lame jokes.
That was so lame that was actually good.
Yeah, exactly. You get, all right. Anyhow, oh god, that was terrible. So I do love his use of the multi-laser turrets here. I can't even keep a straight face. I'm trying to get back into commenting the game. This is fun though.
Oh my. Yeah, the orcs are gonna flank that turret now, and he'll be forced. Well, Spirit's forced to reposition here. You know, with the old reliable, which sometimes isn't reliable, hopefully turns out to be reliable in this matter.
This is a beautiful looking flank, actually. Oh, there we go, knocking them back yet again, buying some time. Imperial Guardsman squad really wounded there.
Drakey has enough resources for all the boys, so...
Oh, that explains why he hasn't reinforced stuff. Or, well, he actually has.
Once again, that multi-laser turret getting taken out. I love that he's just very deliberately flanking that position, never once attacking it the way that he expects. Looks like his Luda's, however, going to get caught a little bit out of position here. Just going to go ahead and retreat right off the bat there.
Come on, Drakey, kill the freaking generators.
Wants to kill the guardsman blob. And there we go, old reliable, knocks him back a bit. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And Spirit's just going back instead of just doing a full out mass retreat and just regrouping. I'm not sure if this is the wisest decision he can do.
Spirit is gen bashing Drakey, so...
Oh, I didn't see those guardsmen.
Oh, I didn't see them either. All three of us just
Yeah,
watching
but
the
it's
action.
GG because
Oh, he is so burned up right now. Oh, look at that, though. He called in the creeping Basilisk Barrage right on top of that, knocking back the Orc army.
He called the boys to reinforce, so he
Oh,
took
you're right. Yeah.
He lost a shooter boy though.
He knocked himself a path to get through, though, at least, so he didn't have to retreat through all the troops.
Oh, he did.
Kadashan and Guardsman did die in that process though.
Okay,
so
never
it
mind.
wasn't the best trade-off.
Yeah. He got a power farm, though.
Yeah. Yay. And 2 Guardsmen.
But Drake is going. Ah, no, he's not.
What?
At one point, Drake he killed the power node from Spirit, but Spirit quickly rebuilt it, so he couldn't steal it.
Ah, yeah. So, Drakey, by the way, I like his playstyle. I should get more of his replays. He is someone I have never cast on my channel that I'm aware of, unless he... You pointed out to me, though, he likes to have different supermodel names every week, so perhaps I have and I just didn't know it. Although I don't think I've casted any supermodels either, so perhaps not.
Nice teleport into the war truck with the mech boy.
Oh, that was sweet, actually. I saw that and didn't quite register what the hell was happening. But yeah, he's got a really nice standard build order just in terms of Slugga, Shoota, Luda, Weird Boy, War Truck. Like, I consider that standard. Like, Tex always plays that way too, and it's just, you know, if you're really good at using those couple of units there, you're awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty standard and it's pretty efficient in my opinion. Stormtroopers with the anti-armor kit.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Improvised grenades. Oh. Spirit didn't see it. He could have killed the whole Slugga
Yeah,
squad.
that's the second time I've seen somebody walk past that, but hasn't really had the time to hit it appropriately there. Some nice looking warp vomit there, and now we can see just dominating map control for Drakey here. He's just absolutely got Spirits just stuck in his base right there. Oh, the flight coming with the Slugga boys right there.
Yeah, and the sap from the Weird Boy might actually kill a few. An entire Guardsman squad goes down.
Nice creeping Basilisk Barrage once again, hitting the entire Orc army.
Yeah. Oh, it's looking so bad for Spear right now. I don't think he can recover, obviously.
I gotta give a shout out to Captain Dark Riku, who is also in the chat right now.
He's next in line to play, so...
Yes, I think so. I wanted to get him in. I should have timed that better, because I wanted to get him in on the cast, but he also wants to play, too. So we'll get him in on the play, and then maybe we'll... I don't know how long we're going to do this, but we'll do this all morning and just going to see what happens here. Spirit is still just kind of trapped in his base, and with the triple cap up there, it is not going to be long unless he changes something here. Does he have any outs in any of your opinions? Or nope, that looks like the precursor to a good game, perhaps.
Yeah, sad face.
And there we go. So good game there. So Drakey actually unseating Spirit from his throne. Spirit did choose random, though, in his defense. But let's go ahead and move on here to the next game. And by the way, Keltos and Choco Bambus featured in this chat. You guys are fantastic. If you haven't seen them yet, go check out their Meet the Players thing, also on my channel. Look at that shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, of course we are fantastic.
Yep, there you go. And
Keltos, do you agree that we are fantastic? Of course you do. Yes.
I'm mediocre at best.
You're fantastic.
All right, gonna go ahead and go into the next game here. So be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, subscribe.